Female founders draw less than 2% of all venture capital dollars. The number used to be 3%, it's declined now to 1.8%. And I've heard horror stories, to put it lightly. And Jessica, I understand that one investor asked you if childcare was even a thing that people struggled with.
So I do fondly remember this, where I'm sitting in, this is the final meeting, you're meeting with the whole partner group. And a male partner came and said, I don't understand, is this a real issue? I didn't really go through this. So how many people are really thinking childcare is an issue? And why are you calling it a crisis? I sat there, I think I didn't at that time have the guts in me to just stand up and leave. But if I could, and if I could do this and ask a question for my younger self, I would have said, you should have just walked out the room. Mm. And also, you probably should thank your wife or significant other because they were a blessing. Mm.
Yeah. But so for you, Laura, you came from the tech world. You'd worked at Google, Airbnb. Yeah. Did that give you any advantage in these pitches to VCs?
Absolutely not. You would think it would. But what essentially happened was I walked into one Silicon Valley investor after another and came from a background where I thought this would be a benefit. But I walked in as a determined, very frustrated mother on a mission to disrupt the infant formula industry. And what every investor saw was that I was a determined, frustrated mother with a passion project. Because I walked in 8.5 months pregnant, and I did not have any background in the world of nutrition, infant formula, even CPG. So all they saw was a mother, heavily pregnant, wondering what she was going to do for her own child. And I was completely dismissed as the entrepreneur and businesswoman seeing a big opportunity. I would say, and I've said this before, which is the greatest asset a woman has is being underestimated. And what I mean by that is, you've all experienced this, which is really, the power of doubt. And when someone comes in and personally doubts you, it creates this fire and fuel to exceed expectations beyond anything else. And I always go back to even my own father growing up in Ireland, and anything I ever did, he'd be like, you go prove them wrong. And there is nothing greater than that really fire of doubt to be able to exceed expectations.